I had that might that might take a regression. I think they'll still be like really good team. I think the Nuggets. I think they're gonna regress. I think the Nuggets they're weaker. Yeah, you still got Jokic, Jamal Murray, and all them, but they didn't like. I don't think they really got better. Like, yeah, adding Westbrook there brings another decent point guard coming off the bench. But now how you gonna replace the shooting with KCP? Because
Mm-hmm.
Christian Braun, I think they're gonna count on him to basically shoot more threes. Then you got to rely on these younger players and Peyton Watson, who last year decent defender, but he just wasn't like offensive wise. He just wasn't good. And Julian Schroeder, I saw that he had a good summer league, but now you're really depending
Mm-hmm.
on him in year two to step it up. And I just think they just didn't get better. Like, how you gonna replace that 3 and D type player with in KCP? He was like, I know he a role player, but he was a big part of them being good and helping them win a championship. So I think
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll regress. I think they'll probably be like if I had to guess, I think they'll probably be maybe if you want to like maybe third or fourth seed. But I think like being the best in the West, yeah, you got Jokic, but I just don't think they're that right now at least. Now maybe they can make a trade or something at the trade deadline, but right now I just don't think they're. I think they're going to regress.
Hold on. Boom. Yeah, they was one of the teams that I said that was gonna regress. I think, like you said, I don't think they're gonna be a top three team this year. To be honest with you, I think they might mess around and be 5 or 6. But the other teams that I got the Clippers. They regress for sure. Losing Westbrook and PG, that's definitely gonna hurt their team. And then they didn't even really they didn't even really get any players back that can really like boost their team. The Pelicans. I think the Pelicans are gonna regress this year. Yeah, y'all got DeJounte Murray, but losing Valanciunas, y'all lose size, and you need size in the West. Zion, so y'all gonna put Zion at the 5? That's not gonna cut it. Zion's really good, but him playing your 5 in the West, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be real tough. And then I got your boys, the Miami Heat.
I don't like
The
them Heat.
Miami Yeah, I know. That's why I said your boys.
You should have said Daniels
Uh
Miami Heat. They've been regressed
um
though, so I didn't even put them on there. Good.
yeah, it's gonna get even worse this season.
Not a good team. I had the Bucks on there too. I don't know what the Bucks. I think they're just. I think they're good. They're just not like overpowering. I think they're going to be exactly where they kind of was last year. You got Giannis, you got Dame, but Chris Middleton, he he's just not the same as like when he's the third option. He's just not the same, and he's older. Brooke Lopez is older. Bobby Portis is still old. He's older too. But it's like they haven't really done nothing. Their biggest acquisition was Gary Trent Jr. Now
Hmm.
Gary Trent is an okay player, but can he help them really get back to say number one, number two? I don't think so. I don't think he makes that big of a difference. And and you're basically hoping Andre Jackson takes the next step in year two. Marchand Beauchamp, I hope Doc Rivers plays him. And then it's after that, it's like, what do you guys have? You guys don't have nothing. And y'all can't do nothing because y'all basically almost in y'all think I think they're in the second apron. So you really can't even get nobody to really help the team. So it's like you guys really aren't like y'all still good because you got Giannis and you got Dame, but like I don't if I'm like Celtics, Knicks, maybe even the Sixers, I don't fear the Bucks. I don't fear them.
What about the Thunder? I think the Thunder are gonna still be really good, but I don't think they're gonna be number one in the West next year.
I think they're a 50-win team. I just still not 57. They're a 50-win team still.
Yeah.
I guess you could say, yeah, that would be a regression. But like,
I think the big
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think the biggest hit though is the Clippers. Them losing PG and Westbrook, that's gonna really hurt them. I mean, yeah, you added
Yeah,
Batum, Chris Dunn, Derrick Jones, Kevin Porter. That's not enough though to replace what you lost.
and you're hoping Kawhi stays healthy.
Yeah,
Like you're hoping Kawhi stays healthy and James Harden can go back to averaging 20 some points again
I
as the
think he
second
can.
option.
I think he can. I think Harden can give you 25 next year as a
But he a
second option.
playoff choker too. He a playoff choker too, so it don't even matter.
Yeah, now him I can agree with you on.
Oh,
'Cause
now
ain't no
him,
way
but
y'all
Paul
win.
George is a battle.
Nah,
Okay.
G, what they did to the Warriors, what the Warriors did to them, bro. Once Chris Paul got hurt, G, you telling me y'all couldn't win that game? All y'all needed was that y'all didn't even need a three. Yeah, but they kept shooting threes, bro. Kept shooting threes.
He's
He's the
22,
biggest
6
playoff
and
choker.
5 in 24 elimination games.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
No, you just said he was a playoff choker. No. Stay consistent, brother.
No.
You just said
And
he was
that
a playoff
series he
choker.
choked. Those are good
No,
numbers. Those are okay numbers.
I just said playoff choker. You was like, now he is a playoff choker. That's what you just said.
Because of
That's
that,
what you
and
just
what did I say
said.
after that? And what did I say after that? Because of
So
what
now
he
it's the
did
series.
with the Warriors.
But I didn't say the series though. I just said he's a playoff choker. So I'm talking about overall, and you just said he is. You just said this. Which one is it? Is you not a playoff choker or you are? Which one is it?
He's a choker because of what he did in that Warriors series.
So that one series makes him a choker, but when Paul George hit the side of the backboard, and then this series don't make him a player. Okay, I get it. All right, you pick and choose who to beat, and it's okay. We do that. We pick and choose. James Harden is a playoff choker. Paul George isn't. I get it. I understand. I get it now. That's perfectly fine.
But
That's
that
perfectly
means
fine. We
that
pick and choose
so in that time, James Harden was a superstar, correct?
against
Correct?
when he was on the Rockets. Yes.
Yes. And Paul George and all them playoff series, was he ever a superstar?
You can say when he was on the Pacers, you can argue it.
When he was on the Pacers, he played really fucking good in the playoffs. If you ask me, that's not a playoff choker. He played really well with the Pacers in the playoffs.
I mean, you've already said he's not a playoff choker. You've already said it.
Right. And I'm saying James Harden is because of the performances. That performance against the Bro, ain't no way you're a superstar. He was
So wait a
arguably
minute.
top
So
2
that
player in the
one
league at that time.
so that one series that makes him a overall playoff choker. That's what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me.
As hard as that team choked, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's another one too. It's another series.
Okay.
He had multiple series where he's choked. Playoffs.
Okay, that's cool. So only if you're a superstar, you are considered a playoff choker. But even if you are a star player who at times have to be the best player or the second best player, even if you play bad, that doesn't make you a playoff choker. I get it now. I get it. I understand. I get it.
How the
And
fuck?
I now that I understand what you mean by that, I get it. I truly get it now.
How the fuck do I go to the series on Basketball Reference? Oh, here you go.
You don't got the ESPN app?
Mm-mm. Well, I got the app, but
all you gotta do is just go to the team and then go to the players, and it shows all their game logs.
ESPN.
Go to the Clippers because it still has them on the Clippers.
Wait, just click on the game and then go to box score and click on his name.
Click on his name and then go to and then it'll show like news stats and then it'll show game log. Then just pick the year.
Yeah. Okay. James Harden. That's when he was on OKC. Well, averaging 28 points per game, that ain't bad. That ain't no choker.
So he choked in the elimination games, though, right?
Hey, Western Conference semifinals, they lost to the Spurs. In 2017, they beat OKC 4-1 in 2017. He averaged 33. Shit. Okay, see, that's when they had Westbrook and KD still. He lost to Portland in 2014 in the first round.
That was when Dame hit that buzzer beater. That was Dame's like rookie year, I think.
So you lost to a fucking rookie. Come on, man.
Paul George did the same thing. And Westbrook, they all did the same thing.
Well, Dame wasn't no rookie when he did that shit, though. They lost to Golden State in the conference in the Western Conference Finals 1-4. That's a sweep. That's a gentleman's sweep. Then got bounced by their ass again the next year. Nah, you really can't call him a choker if he only losing to Golden State.
He's choking in the games when you in some games when you don't play bad. That is a choke job. It just is, brother. It just is, man. Like when I need you the most, there are times when you just not good. Okay, that was Dame's second year. Okay. Bro, more of the story is when you need them to play the most, some of them just don't be good, bro. Like some of them just don't be good. And you can go back and look last year when he was on the Sixers. James Harden did not play good them last two games. He just didn't. Like he gave you 2 40-point games. And that helps. That definitely helps. But in the games we need you, when y'all should have beaten the Celtics, you choke, brother. You choke. Same with Paul George. In the games we need you, you choke. You definitely choke. Everybody does it. LeBron has done it. LeBron has choked in the playoffs. When he was on the Heat, he choked. It happened.
So if that's the case, LeBron a choker then.
I mean, if you want to go off just that one series, yeah. If that one series makes you a choker, then yeah.
He had more than one series. The first year in Miami.
I know that's the series I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying if you want to say that one series makes you an overall choker, then that's everybody. Then that's basically all these superstars. Then they just are. But you just said Paul George isn't when he has choked. He just has. So we got to be consistent. You got to say the same thing for Paul George. Then you just got to. But you don't. But you didn't do that. You just did it. You didn't, and it's okay.